What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new Dawn of War Soulstorm cast brought to you by Dusty Minister. We have an Orc versus Space Marines, guys. And it's going to be on Fat Amorca. So, going to be fire. Fat Amorca remastered, right? Yeah, it looks like the remastered version. I could be tripping, though. So, Master Yoba, he starts on the top-hand side as Orcs. He goes for 2 Slugger Boys and a Gretchen, getting the boys hot. Generator, and we can see this rally point here, so he's definitely getting his shooter boys as well. On the bottom hand side, however, we got All-Seeing Eye. I'll just say it right now, probably the Space Marine GOAT. Really strong player. He starts on the bottom hand side, as I said, goes for a Servitor and 3 Scouts, and then he gets no, I actually think he went, yeah. He went a Scout, and then a Servitor, and then he goes for 2 Scouts right after. He does this so he can go low-key offensive here in the early game with the Scout. And then, obviously, he gets his Force Commander because he's getting Table Barrack and Plasma Generator. Kind of risky in this matchup, I feel like, but if it works, it definitely works. It gives you good defensive capability with Eco. And it potentially also gives him really good,
defending objective.
Yeah, it potentially also gives him a good tier 2 that he can get early. Tier 2 is actually one of the few moments where Space Marines has a decent time in this matchup. Otherwise, this matchup is definitely favored towards Orcs. The All-Seeing Eye is actually going to get this decap. I'm not sure, however, if it's worth, because these shooter boys are definitely in here. And these scouts are definitely getting surrounded here. Scouts are decapping this, but for what price? Are we losing more than 1 scout? It's very close. Big Meg is also joining the party here. He teleports straight in here. All-Seeing Eye is, yeah, good micro here by All-Seeing Eye. He gets out alive. Also getting over here with his Force Commander, defending this very vulnerable place here, where Master Yoba can definitely get over here and attack this area here. Good upgrade with this listening post, however. He's gonna have to upgrade this listening post as well, because Stone Boys might jump his generators. Not the worst early game here by All-Seeing Eye for sure. 1 scout is, I don't think it's worth, to be honest. Well, I think it's decent, to be honest.
Scouts here. Defending objective.
Get another Space Marine squad. Loading a little bit in terms of power resource. Yeah, now he's upgrading a listing post. He could have been upgrading this earlier.
Marine squad deployed.
Yeah. Shooter Boys needs to be very careful because of the Force Commander. He absolutely eats them alive. But as soon as the Big Mac joins, then it becomes a little bit of a different story. Good control here by All-Seeing Eye. He's definitely disrupting Master Yoba 24/7. Let's see here. I think All-Seeing Eye needs a generator more. But he probably also needs another Space Marine squad here. We'll see how he plays this one. Is he going snipers, by the way? He could go snipers here. Okay, he's not going snipers. Snipers are really good against shooter boy spam. But he doesn't know if Master Yoba goes shooter boy spam or if he actually goes Storm Boys. Both is very viable on this map. Yeah, good engagement in here by All-Seeing Eye, actually. It's another Space Marine squad. Not going tier 2 right now. That would be very risky. 140 plus 30 here for Master Yoba, so he's definitely pushing his economy here. He's upgraded all his list of, that's actually ridiculous. Holy. He's also getting this second wall banner here. Okay. Let's see here. He's getting skull probes.
Awaiting orders.
He might go for the battering ram play here, but I don't think so. He just wants vision. He's gonna see here what's going on here. That's a war banner. Yeah, he's just looking here. Another wall banner. He can't get through there either. Oh, he's gonna try anyway? Ah, okay. Yeah, skull probes are really underrated. Like, this kind of vision here, I would say this is one of the few things that I think All-Seeing Eye is just next level with. He's really good at using the skull probes. I think he did this just to see if Master Yoba was going for shooter boy spam. Let's see here. He might go tier 2 here. Yeah. And he got his armory. He's getting Space Marine spam here.
Ever vigilant.
But not complete spam, though.
Emperor's chosen.
All-Seeing Eye has control area victory. He's actually getting all the critical locations. He might go for, this is also something All-Seeing Eye does a lot, that he likes controlling the map. Because he doesn't have to overextend. Orks has to be the one who's overextending. Which is really, really good. Bionics came in here. Fourth generator also getting in here. Grenades obviously coming in. Plasma guns coming in.
Minutes until take and hold victory.
Let's see here. All-Seeing Eye can go for he can go for vehicles, but he might just like to focus on getting the chaplain first. Because he can't afford both. He has to prioritize a little bit here. Yeah, Skull Probe went down here. Master Yoba is gonna get in here. Actually, low-key pathing a little bit here. He's getting a bunch of shooter boys here. All-Seeing Eye could go for the grenades here. He is going for the grenades here. Space Marines are absolutely getting murdered here. But shooter boys are also paying a low-key price here. Okay, now going for the missile launchers here. Getting machine cold. Very soon he can get the chaplain here, but he has to invest a lot in weapons here. Okay, this war truck is taking loads of damage here. It might actually go down here. Yeah, it goes down for sure. Ah, nicely done here by All-Seeing Eye. However, in that time, Master Yoba definitely 30%. Is he talking about the tier 2? I'm not sure. Or maybe some HP or something. But yeah, in this whole exchange, Master Yoba is decapping, so that's good. All-Seeing Eye could not control the take and hold. Yeah, Rhino Transport's going to be really good. All-Seeing Eye is going to go in here and try and see if he can do anything. He knows that the first war truck actually went down. So he can actually do this, and Orks might not be able to respond. He's going to focus this war banner. This is not good news here for Master Yoba. Yeah, but he's going to go in with a Big Mech. Does he have the stun here? No, he doesn't have the stun. Nice play here by All-Seeing Eye. He just snacks this war banner here. And that means Master Yoba is now 45 population. Okay. All-Seeing Eye keeps on harassing here with these scouts. It's gonna go in here. The Big Mac doesn't have a TP right now with the knobs, so they can't respond. These slugger boys are definitely dying. All-Seeing Eye keeps defending this area here. Gives really good vision, as you can see here.
Rhino here. Drop me here and await further orders.
Sacred Artifact also getting in here. I like that. Doesn't have the chaplain right now. That's interesting. They probably couldn't afford it. Yeah. Now going in here, Exaya, aka Mihalis, just left the game. Okay. I try to sandwich this whole thing where he attacks from both sides, but it's too strong of an army here for Master Yoba. Okay. I has to play a little defensive here, I think. Let's see his economy, actually. 116 to plus 40. Pretty decent Space Marine economy here. Orks is even more, 133 to plus 60. Yeah. Knobs are for sure going in here, but they can't tie up these Space Marines. They keep going in and out of this Rhino. But speaking of the Rhino, it's kind of getting low here. Also, the other one is getting low here. This Tank Buster might actually get focused here. No, there's no stealth detection yet. Grey Knights, however, is out. That's really, really good here. Good kiting here by All-Seeing Eye, but it's not going to be possible anymore because of this Rhino going down. Yeah, and these Knobs are definitely taking some damage. Master Yoba needs to get the hell out of here. Really, really good defense here. Good Skull Probe getting in here. It actually has the infiltration here. Tank Busters are definitely not having a good time. It might get wiped. No, the Skull Probe doesn't get in range. Master Yoba finds a new opening. He engages here. He now got tougher bosses as well. Now, All-Seeing Eye tries to respond here. Nicely done. These Tank Busters finally died. But he has no Rhinos. He has to walk the whole way. Yeah, this listening post is for sure going down. All-Seeing Eye doesn't overextend here. Sorry, Master Yoba doesn't overextend here. That's really, really good. No reason to decap here like a moron. You're gonna lose. Grey Knights together with the Chaplain is really ridiculous. You can morale drop, and then you can, or demoralize, I think it's called, the shout ability. And then you could just use the Grey Knight ability where you get the Psychic Storm, not Psychic Storm, whatever, you know the ability, right? On top of very slow units. Okay, Killer Can. This is kind of a battering ram unit. They're gonna tank a lot of damage here. But speaking of damage, All-Seeing Eye is going in here with this Rhino here. Nicely done. Now focusing this listening post here. This is very much a back and forth right now. Yeah, good demoralizing shout here on this Knob squad. And that means they are getting morale dropped here. This Rhino is not having the best time, neither is the Space Marines, but the Knobs are not doing much. Now using the whatever ability it's called here on slow Knob squads, that's really, really good. However, they're getting sped up again. But they're still low in terms of morale drop here. What the hell? Now these Knob squads are getting absolutely obliterated together with the Big Mech. However, these Space Marines are definitely also taking some damage here. They're getting in and out of this Rhino. However, speaking of the Rhino, it's getting very, very low here. But All-Seeing Eye has had enough. He goes in here with this War Truck. But now the Killer Can is in the mix here. And it's going to absolutely sink kill this mother effer here. Yeah, that guy's dead. He ran away. Well, he didn't ran away. He got thrown away. Oh my god. And now the Rhino is getting out here. All-Seeing Eye is definitely in trouble here. Knobs are back in. They want to keep on fighting here. Yeah, and we need to keep in mind, Master Yoba, oh, yeah, whatever. He doesn't have the second hold anymore. Was that a wipe, by the way? I don't hope so. Another Killer Can tried to get in the backline here, but now we have the Librarian hunting down this Killer Can. It's not gonna be a fun 1v1 for him. This Space Marine squad is also in the mix here, so really, really nice defense here by All-Seeing Eye. Getting another Rhino here. Now Master Yoba is going in here, but All-Seeing Eye is gonna take the fight, actually. Nicely done here. Master Yoba gets immediately in here because he anticipated a grenade, I think. Yeah, no AV right now on All-Seeing Eye, so you can't destroy this War Truck here. Yeah, All-Seeing Eye tries to tie up these shooter boys here. but he's not gonna have a good time. Master Yoba just gets in and out of this war truck here. Good ability, however, on these Snob Squads. That's really, really good. However, this Killer Can just keeps on murdering these Grey Knights. This is very much... what am I watching? This is absolutely insane here. Force Commander is pretty much overextending too much here. Good stun here with the Skull Probe, however. This is so well played by both players, by the way. This is so good. Liberian now getting into the mix here. He can smite ability these mother effers here. The guys are also now low in morale here. But we get a shout ability on these shooter boys. Nicely done here. This war truck might actually go down. And now it's the Killer Can against the world. And he's not having a good time here. Nice. This fight was absolutely insane. I absolutely loved it. But we now get a little bit of a back and forth here. Regents are coming in to repair this Killer Can that tried to do a little bit of a backdoor here. All-Seeing Eye, he wants more. He's gonna chase down this Killer Can here. He's had enough. Get the hell down here. You're gonna get absolutely murdered. We are avenging our brothers here. But now Nob Squads are getting in here. They're getting, yeah, demoralizing shout here. This Rhino got destroyed. These Space Marines dodged the tying up here by these Nob Squads. So good. These Grey Knights have been so efficient here. This Killer Can just refuses to die, and I didn't even talk about it. But Master Yoba is tier 3 here. Not the best time here. These Grey Knights needs to tie up these... what is going on? This is just 24/7 fighting here. I don't think All-Seeing Eye can survive this in the long time here. He is taking too much damage here by these flash kits here. He's probably not tier 3 himself. Nope. He's not tier 3. Too expensive. Tier 2 here. Full scale research here for Master Yoba's. Now his economy is ridiculous. Heavy bolter turret here for All-Seeing Eye, upgrading it to a missile turret. Just keep on getting rhinos here. Grey Knights going in here, but they're not surviving this if they stay. These Space Marines are getting absolutely obliterated here. There's so many bullet holes in these guys. This includes the Force Commander, and the game is pretty much over, guys. I'm just gonna be real here. And All-Seeing Eye, he kind of agrees with me. This game was over. Master Yoba is such a beast, dude. Oh, this game was fire! Hey! Hey! Yeah, this game was definitely fire. All-Seeing Eye was definitely fighting. Like, he stood up against Master Yoba for sure. I just think that this last fight here where he got low-key caught off, that was probably the killer. But another thing was that Master Yoba went tier 3. I didn't even notice it because they just perma-fighted. Or perma-fought, or whatever the hell. There's also some cross-map plays that I'm missing here and there. But yeah. Yeah, Orks, this is, if I didn't mention it, this is definitely an Orc favorite matchup. There's very few matchups where, or very few maps where Space Marines actually has a good, if or at least like a decent time against Orcs. Those maps are usually like Shrine of Excellion. What else? Oh, Quest Triumph for sure. Meeting of Minds is a little bit up in the air. Oh, and Blood River is also pretty good. Blood River because Stormboys doesn't have the best time on Blood River. Yeah, so this is definitely like a very, very horrible matchup for Space Marines. It's not the worst matchup for Space Marines, but that says more about the horrible matchups that they have, like Dark Eldar and Eldar. So this is probably the third worst of all the matchups. So, and also All-Seeing Eye, he is getting only 4 points. And we talk a lot about how Orks is very, very reliant on requisition. So them getting 5 points is real good, but I think it's even more important, at least in this matchup, for Space Marines to get 5 points. 4 points is literally not enough. And when I say points, by the way, I talk about like requisition points. Or not requisition, what's it called? Strategic points. I talk about that. Like, obviously, there's relic as well. So it's 5 points. But 5 points is not enough for Space Marines. They need 6... 6 strategic points to be truly effective. So, yeah, I would just say well played here to Master Yoba, but also well played to All Seeing Eye. He definitely stood up against Master Yoba. It was really good micro here and there, getting in and out of the rhinos in the perfect times and stuff. So that was amazing. Well played to both. Guys, I'll just wrap this one up. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. You're the freaking best. Peace.